Good morning again. So before I start, I'm just gonna say to those who wonder why, to those who happen to come across this video or my videos and wonder why I'm painstakingly chewing through the levels of consciousness according to this book. It's because as I said before, your level of consciousness dictates everything. Your health, your intelligence, it's the most important thing. Yeah. So with that in mind, sorry my voice is going a little bit. Well, maybe I'll just keep chewing through. I don't know. So the energy of willingness is also the level of the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, according to the Bible. The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In successful relationships, this results in a mutuality of partners as helpmates and companions. This mutuality is the result of alignment with each other's welfare, rather than just the more animal-driven emotional involvement that often has a fractious downside. Okay, I think that's the thing. I'm not sure whether I should chew through every detail or not, because there's a lot here. But instead, I know I'm jumping around, but maybe I'll read. So another delay on the way to enlightenment is the supposition that one has to master and assimilate a vast amount of spiritual information in order to achieve spiritual success. Spiritual libraries usually contain hundreds of books, in addition to which are endless workshops, training shops, training groups, and diversions that may lead to an intense study of theology, metaphysics, philosophers, religious histories, and the like. While valuable information does arise along the way, it often ends up being more of an interference than a help, because the accumulated erudition reinforces spiritual pride and the self-delusion of I know. To cut through the complexity, it is really only necessary to know and apply a few simple spiritual tools. The efficacy of which is enormously empowered by the consistency of their practice. So, at the end of the road, these things take practice, not just gaining knowledge, which is why today I just wanted to jump to this. So, enormously empowered by the consistency of their practice and continuous application to everything, no matter what, without exception. To be serviceable and useful, the tool has to be simple and brief, perhaps consisting of only a simple concept. To be remembered is that spiritual evolution is not the consequence of knowing about the truth, but the willingness to become the truth. To learn about spiritual reality is interesting and has some benefit. It is best, again, this is his opinion. It is best to choose by intuition and attraction a spiritual teacher in teachings or school to which one feels inclined in the validity. Yeah. But in my other book, in one of his other books, he spends a whole chapter talking about how to discern like spiritual gurus or prophets or spiritual teachers, because a lot of them, or most of them, are just frauds. So one can pick a primary tool plus a few others, but many are not needed. Simple tools consistently applied will result in the revelation of spiritual truths that do not have to be acquired intellectually because they present themselves with great clarity. In addition, they only present themselves when suitable and serviceable because they are not an acquisition of the mind. They do not end up as spiritual vanity. So I'll just read, and I'm going to go back to these, but I don't want to just overview. So some tried and true basic tools that have brought about tremendous results over the centuries are as follows. First one, be kind to everything and everyone, including oneself, all the time, with no exception. Yeah, that's the first tool that needs to be put into practice. And like he said, it's not, it's not just acquiring spiritual information. It's being kind. If you can, throughout your day, be kind to everything and everyone, including oneself, all the time, with no exception. Number 2, revere all of life in all its expressions, no matter what, even if one does not understand it. Yeah. And I think I'll just stop there. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work chewing through these levels, but maybe there's another way to do it. And I am going to jump around just to make things interesting, but yeah, that's all for today.